Hello everybody, welcome to another reaction video. This time I'm actually starting it up, showing you the YouTuber. That's my fault. I completely forgot that I didn't shout out the creator who made the Sniper Wolf video. There's also a lot of fucking hate comments on that video, and it probably is one of my most disliked videos actually. And I'm gonna be real, the Sniper Wolf fanboys, they're fucking wild, man. They are fucking wild. I mean, listen to some of the shit that you guys are saying. Let me find that one comment that was like, lol, nobody hates Sniper Wolf except for a bunch of losers who are simping for some incel who's scared to leave his home because she posted a pic while on a public street, which is perfectly legal. That's a crazy comment. That's like really hot topic comment. Not to mention, Sniper Wolf has been arrested for like aggravated assault and shit, or like it's like a felony charge. First off, she was arrested for that. So she's a dangerous person. She's technically she's an ex-criminal. So, I mean, I'd be pretty scared if an ex-criminal came to my house saying, hey, let's talk. How do you know they don't have a fucking gun? Anyways, I just want to point out that one comment because it was fucking stupid, so whoever wrote it, fuck you. And fuck all the Sniper Wolf fanboys too. I don't care. I really don't. I made a reaction video that fucking was the same as the video I was watching. He was reacting to content, and I was reacting to the content he was reacting to. It was supposed to be a joke. But I guess not many people got that, so I figured I'd clarify it in this video. Anyways, let's get back to it. Today we're fucking reacting to, they tried to arrest him for public grieving, audit the audit. The reason why I'm doing audit the audit, not the actual like camera version or like the fucking body cam footage or whatever, is because I don't know shit about the law. So I figured this guy would help me out. Let's get right into this video though. God, this is a 17-minute video. It's gonna be such a long recording. I haven't uploaded in a while. Okay, whatever. I'm not reading all that.
And what and the right and wrong of police interactions. This episode covers reckless burning, obstruction, and Fourth Amendment seizures, and is brought to us by Brands Coset's channel. Be sure to check out the description below and give them the credit that they deserve. On September 19th, 2022, 31-year-old Rayshawn Swaggerty Owens was sitting on a park bench in Cowlitz County, Washington, near several burning candles shortly after a vigil had been held to mourn the loss of 26-year-old Celeste Williams, who had passed away earlier that day in a single car crash, when Officer David Mora of the Longview Police Department approached him. The interaction that followed was captured on Officer Mora's body camera.
How you doing, sir? I definitely cannot. It's for my safety, okay? What do you got going on out here?
What does it look like?
You want to be a smart?
I mean, what's it look like?
You want to be a smart?
He's not being a smartass. He's telling you to look at the fucking cameras on the road. The cameras. He's telling you to look at the fucking candles on the road, and guess what happened? I mean, it's pretty obvious what happens. When you see candles on the road and they're lit, chances are somebody is praying or mourning the death of somebody that was shot in that exact spot, or killed in that exact spot, or died in that exact spot. So, first little bit of this video, officer's kind of stupid as fuck.
It's called reckless burning. If you want to go that route, we can go ahead and push that route. Reckless burning, when you're burning something outside of an authorized area. You want to go that route? Do you really want to go that route?
It's candles. Can't you fucking burn candles in the street? Like, I'm pretty sure that's not against the law.
You really want to go that route?
Well, that's what this guy's for. He's supposed to tell me if it isn't.
The light is for my safety. I don't know who you are. I don't know if you're a criminal who's going to try to pull a gun out on me or a knife or anything like that.
Yeah, he definitely looks like
that's what the light's for, bro. Okay? That's what they're there for. That's why they're put on patrol vehicles. What's your name?
My name is Rayshawn.
What's that?
1 second. I usually call you supervisor. And if this is bothering you, I'll put it out for you.
I'd appreciate that. That's what my contact. I was just going to ask you nicely to do that, but since you want to be a smart and ask me what does it look like and talk to me like I'm dumb, I'm obviously going to push the other.
He's going to talk to you like you're dumb because you are dumb. Let's get something straight here. This is a dumb officer.
Route. If that's, I mean, if that's really how you want to go.
Officer Mora claims that Mr. Swaggerty Owens is committing quote-unquote reckless burning by lighting the candles. Okay. Section 9A.48.040 of the Revised Code of Washington provides that, quote, a person is guilty of reckless burning in the first degree if he or she recklessly damages a building or other structure or any vehicle, railway car, aircraft, or watercraft, or any hay, grain, crop, or timber, whether cut or standing, by knowingly causing a fire or explosion. obstruction. Additionally, under Section 9A.48.050 of the Revised Code of Washington, quote, a person is guilty of reckless burning in the second degree if he or she knowingly causes a fire or explosion, whether on his or her own property or that of another, and thereby recklessly places a building or other structure, or any vehicle, railway car, aircraft, or watercraft, or any hay, grain, crop, or timber, whether cut or standing, in danger of destruction or damage. Because no damage resulted from burning the candles, Mr. Swaggerty Owens' actions clearly did not constitute first-degree reckless burning. And while there may be a potential argument that lighting a candle amounts to causing a fire under the second
Well, it doesn't say candles. Candles are not like in that list of items, so it's legal.
Degree reckless burning statute, as the candles were nowhere near a building or any of the other enumerated objects, it is highly unlikely that a court would conclude that Mr. Swaggerty Owens committed reckless burning in this situation, or that Officer Mora even had reasonable suspicion to believe that he did. Likewise, while a seasonal burn ban was in effect in Cowlitz County at the time of this encounter, the ban only prohibits land clearing and residential burning that would typically require a burn permit.
So once again, another law
to lighting candles.
Isn't like saying that it's illegal for him to burn a candle.
Accordingly,
so I guess my first theory was right. This officer
memorial from Ms. Williams.
Why is it like I see videos pop up like this all the time of like police officers just doing something fucking like just weird and against the law, and like not against the law, but like sometimes against the law. Unjustiful, however, whatever word you want to use, it's not right what they're doing. They are trained to protect the people, but yet they don't even read the fucking laws or whatever. They don't read laws that they're supposed to be enforcing. So it's like,
was likely outside.
What the fuck's the point of you being there? What are you enforcing exactly? Your fucking authority? Respect my authority!
The scope of the burn ban and other prohibitions on burning.
George Salami, can I go ahead and get a second?
Holler Eric Cartman if he was a cop right here.
Let me get your ID.
Why?
I already told you.
Why?
Reckless burning.
Okay, you want to put it out?
You can put it out, but first you're going to give me your ID.
Would you like me to put that out? If that's bothering you, want me to put it out?
I'm telling you.
Okay, I'll put it out.
We're going to have to put it out, but let me get your ID.
He doesn't need to give you his ID.
Officer Mora. M-O-R-I. Make sure you spell her out, okay?
I don't need to spell that.
He really thinks he's in the right here. That's just what's sad about this, bro, is he's so confident in what he's saying right now that he's actually kind of being a dick about it. It's like...
I'll put these candles out so it's bothering this guy.
Do you have ID on you?
I do, but I don't need to give it to you.
Okay, is that really the route you want to take, sir?
Yeah.
What route? I'm
obstruction?
Sitting on the bench.
You are legally allowed to refuse to give an officer your ID if you were not detained or under suspicion of committing a crime. The crime he's under suspicion of committing is that bullshit, burning a candle. So it's like, that's not really a crime. He doesn't have to give you his ID. I'm pretty sure this guy knows the law more than this police officer.
When Mr. Swaggerty Owens refuses...
I'm going to skip a couple... Boop. We're just going to skip a little bit.
What's up, Mom? Nothing.
After Officer Mora calls for backup, another officer, who appears to have had previous contact with Mr. Swaggerty Owens, arrives on the scene and approaches Officer Mora and Mr. Swaggerty Owens. The remainder of the encounter was recorded by her body camera.
Good.
Are you causing trouble? What's going on?
Those are like the Virgin Mary candles, bro. Those are like the candles that have the picture of fucking Jesus and shit on them, bro. Why are they being dickheads? Man, I'd be so pissed off if I was mourning. Just imagine you're on the street, your buddy just got fucking shot in the head. One of your best friends in the world. You go and you fucking want to go mourn for him. So you go to a spot where he died, light some candles up and just start praying. And all of a sudden, fucking dickhead over there, alright, he decides to come out of nowhere and be just fucking rude as shit to you, saying that you're breaking a law, which he isn't. It's just... It's ridiculous, man. If I was put in this situation, I'd be going to jail. Because I'd probably be cussing at this officer and, like, fucking harassing him verbally. And they'd probably arrest me for that, even though harassing police officers verbally, I'm pretty sure is not against the law. It might be.
Here with the candles.
Can you walk up to a police officer, call him a fat fucking pig, and then walk away without him arresting you? I mean, nothing against police officers. I have nothing against police officers, but, like, I just want to know if, like, they can arrest you for that. Leave a comment down below and let me
This dude came up, had a problem.
I skipped ahead, so
he came up pressing real hard, so I turned on my camera and I told him to call for backup.
Did you know Katrina?
Huh?
Did you know Katrina?
I know everybody.
Oh, I don't know that.
Do you know what his name is?
I forget.
I know everybody. This guy is such a dickhead. Like, they're all assholes. This whole entire circle right here is just full of fucking assholes. Whoa. Can you guys see that? Is my camera picking that up on, You can see my hand kind of... You see that? My camera's so bad that my hand is... You can, like, After Effects, bro. What is this? Wow, that's awful.
Sorry, I guess
It's fine.
our contacts haven't been too bad.
Yeah. I mean, there's no need for my name. I'm just sitting on the bench. Not bothering nobody. I pay my taxes. My house is right down there. But I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just sitting on the bench. You came over here testing me.
This guy's giving the mega Chad vibe right now. Let me turn up the resolution. I need to see his fucking face clearly. Fuck you. Premium have an ass. First you give me like 50 ads after every video, and now you want me to buy premium to get a higher quality video? Fuck off. Where was I? I was right here.
If you'd like to, you don't have to. I'll throw it away on my way out, but I'm not going anywhere.
I'm not asking you to leave.
All right. Well, then there's no issue. There's nothing.
I was simply asking what you were doing out here. It's a
What's
counselor,
it
right?
like?
You didn't ask him what he was doing. That's like you. Well, he did ask him what he was doing, but like it's obvious. It's pretty fucking obvious what he's doing. I mean, God, what a stupid fucking question. Captain Obvious over here, guys. It's like,
what would you be doing out here if your friend died? What would you be doing?
I don't know who your friend is. I don't know about
Why
that.
everybody's friend?
Okay, well,
So
I
now
don't
you're
know
acting
about that.
stupid.
bro, it's fucking common fucking courtesy to put candles where the person died. It's like, I'm pretty sure everybody in America does this. Like, and they've probably done it before. It's pretty fucking obvious, and it's a pretty obvious tradition that people do when somebody else dies in the street. I mean, fuck, you can go like half a mile down the street on my road, and I'll probably see like a lamppost with some fucking wreaths around it, wreaths and fucking candles and flowers and a picture of the person. This doesn't have all that, of course. So, you know, maybe the officer just like thought that it would be a bigger thing, you know, not just 4 candles. But
A human being just like you.
Okay.
So you want to write me a ticket? Cool.
I'm not writing you a ticket.
Well, then get
I'm
out of
simply
here, bro.
trying to
I'm
identify
not dealing with you.
yeah, you literally like just leave him alone. You've accepted the situation clearly. He's accepted the situation, but yet you're still talking to him. The female officer hasn't said anything.
Mora informs Mr. Swaggerty Owens that he does not intend to write him a ticket, then reiterates that he's still trying to identify him. Although
Oh shit! Yeah, that's against the law.
Officer Mora never tells
not against
Mr.
the law, but that's
Swaggerty
not
Owens that
lawful.
he is being detained. It
Well, that's
is
the same shit.
possible
I'm
that
saying.
his actions during the interaction could have nonetheless constituted a so-called seizure under the Fourth Amendment. In general, officers can quote-unquote seize a citizen within the meaning of the Fourth Amendment through the use of physical force or by a show of authority. In the 1980 case of United States versus Mendenhall, the Supreme Court held that an individual is seized through a show of authority, quote, only if, in view of all the circumstances surrounding the incident, a reasonable person would have believed that he was not free to leave. Examples of circumstances that might indicate a seizure, even where the person did not attempt to leave, would be the threatening presence of several officers, the display of a weapon by an officer, some physical touching of the person of the citizen, or the use of language or tone of voice indicating that compliance with the officer's request might be compelled. Additionally, in concluding that the individual in the Mendenhall case was not seized, the court noted that the officers requested but did not demand to see her identification. While, as the Supreme Court explained in the 2004 case of Heibel versus 6th Judicial District Court of Nevada, Humboldt County, quote,
And he's only been asking. He is not like get your fucking ID out, you little pussy ass, fat ass pig. You know. I'm a dickhead.
This officer is free to ask a person for identification without implicating the
such an
Fourth
asshole.
Amendment, and, quote, interrogation relating to one's identity or a request for identification by the police does not by itself constitute a Fourth Amendment
I'm gonna be
seizure.
real.
Some courts
I'm gonna be
have
real.
concluded that an
I
officer...
understand what you're saying, but I don't need all this information. Good video, though. Good video, Mr. Audit the Audit. I will fucking subscribe to you. Everybody go subscribe to this guy. He has 2.6 million subscribers. I'd appreciate it if a couple of those came over to my channel, but whatever. Life's how it is. I make shitty reacting content. He makes beautiful, well-edited content. He deserves the views.
circumstances, he was detained in such a way that a reasonable person would not feel free to leave. Although the fact that Mr. Swaggerty Owens was sitting on a public bench distinguishes the circumstances of this situation from those in the Roswell case, there is a strong argument that Officer Mora's persistent demands for identification, along with the use of the spotlight, his mention of an obstruction charge, and the fact that his tone of voice and word choice made compliance seem mandatory, rendered this interaction a seizure for Fourth Amendment purposes. As we discussed earlier in this episode, Officer Mora probably...
So he can arrest this guy right now? Oh.
We did not have the reasonable suspicion necessary to detain Mr. Swaggerty Owens. So, if a court decided that this encounter did amount to a Fourth Amendment seizure...
Whoa, hold on. I got Minecraft in the background, and the fucking music is going wild.
It would likely also find that it was an
I'm making a Minecraft video. For those of you who haven't watched earlier in my YouTube starting career, all I did was Minecraft videos, and I want to kind of get back into that. Not like horrible Minecraft videos. They're all going to be going on my gaming channel, which I mentioned a couple videos ago, but that gaming channel has been officially moved to next week when I'm going to release it, because I just want to record all the games. I can't play games because they make me nauseous, so I rarely ever play games. But I want to make a gaming channel that has really good quality and editing. So yeah, that's what's going to be happening next week. Let's see, what's today? Tuesday. It'll happen on Tuesday, November 21st. That's when I will be dropping the gaming channel, if any of you are interested in subscribing.
Reasonable, and therefore...
Anyways, back to the video.
...for unconstitutional detention.
I'm not dealing with you. You already done pissed me off.
Okay.
You already took it too far. You still want to turn off like...
I'm not going to turn off.
All right, then. I don't want to hear it. If you ain't got nothing to say to me, I ain't got nothing to say to you. And that's how that goes.
Okay. Sorry for your loss.
Have a good day.
You too.
The body camera footage from this encounter went viral, and on October 14th, 2022, the Longview Police Department released a statement on its Facebook account that read, quote, "We understand there's a video circulating that has caused anger and disappointment. All Longview police officers are expected to discharge their duties with honor and integrity. The Longview Police Department is conducting a review of the incident and behavior of the officer involved." On October 19th, 2022, Captain Brandon McNew issued a warning letter to Officer Mora, notifying him that he violated department policy and engaged in unnecessary escalation during his interaction with Mr. Swaggerty Owens.
See, this is where I'm a little bit confused, because wasn't he just saying that this was like a seizure situation where, like, if he wanted to, he could have, like, detained him and, like, grabbed his ID? Like, isn't that what you just said? I may be wrong, and I may have, like, mixed that up. I think afterwards he said that he had no probable cause, so I don't know.
In the letter, Captain McNew wrote that Officer
I'm just trying
Morris
to pick apart stuff that isn't there to pick apart.
Conduct demonstrated, quote, a lack of emotional intelligence, and that he improperly used de-escalation tactics when he approached Mr. Swaggerty Owens. Captain McNew also stated that Officer Mora's actions reflected unfavorably on the department, and Officer Mora was...
That's true. He basically walked up to him saying that he was a criminal. He said he thought he was a criminal, basically. It's kind of fucked up, if you ask me.
Ordered to retake de-escalation...
Kind of racist.
...tactics and emotional intelligence training, and explain what he learned in a
really
presentation to his patrol team. In response to the disciplinary action against Officer Mora, Mr. Swaggerty Owens told a local news outlet that the department's written warning wasn't enough, stating that to him, the punishment was a quote-unquote slap on the wrist. It is unknown if Mr. Swaggerty Owens filed an official complaint or if he intends to pursue any sort of legal action. Overall, Officer Mora gets a C- because although he chose not to further escalate the situation by using force or arresting or citing Mr. Swaggerty Owens for one of the offenses he falsely claimed he was committing, he maintained an aggressive and hostile demeanor throughout the encounter, harassed Mr. Swaggerty Owens for clearly innocuous behavior, and potentially seized him without reasonable suspicion in violation of the Fourth Amendment. Officer Mora also demonstrated an alarming lack of knowledge about Washington's criminal statutes, as he incorrectly asserted that Mr. Swaggerty Owens had violated both the reckless burning and obstruction statutes when he had not. Further, while the Constitution would have allowed Officer Mora to engage in a consensual encounter with Mr. Swaggerty Owens to investigate the burning candles, I question why Officer Mora's involvement in the situation was necessary in the first place, when Mr. Swaggerty Owens was clearly not engaged in any criminal behavior. And, despite Officer Mora's assertions otherwise, I believe that it was entirely evident upon observation alone that Mr. Swaggerty Owens was mourning after the vigil. This
Hey, see, fucking, this guy's stupid. All right, anybody could have tell, or been able to tell. There we go. That he was mourning, and he was lighting candles for a dead guy, bro. What else is gonna be lighting candles on the middle of the road for? Damn.
Interaction demonstrates how officers can overstep their legal authority when they take it
and he only got a warning too. I mean, that's fair.
To attempt to monitor and control the non-criminal activities of citizens.
Arrest him for disturbing the
Owens
peace.
Gets an A for calmly but firmly refusing Officer Mora's unlawful demands for identification, maintaining a peaceful demeanor while still asserting his.
This guy's like that elementary teacher. You get an A for doing a good job. Puts a little smiley face next to it. Great work, Matthew.
Rights and expressing his dissent with Officer Mora's actions and filming the encounter to ensure that Officer Mora's conduct was recorded. Although it should have been Officer Mora's job, at several instances in the encounter, Mr. Swaggerty Owens actually took it upon himself to de-escalate the situation, such as when he offered to put out the candles, while Officer Mora repeatedly and unnecessarily escalated the encounter by taking Mr. Swaggerty Owens' attempts to defend his rights personally. It is truly unfortunate that Officer Mora chose to disrupt Mr. Swaggerty Owens while he was attempting to mourn the loss of his friend.
Yeah, that's
I commend him
That's...
for sharing his experience and speaking out publicly against the way that Officer Mora treated him. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like us to discuss.
This is his little outro thing, sorry. Anyways, go, guys, I cannot be any more clear than this. Go subscribe to Audit the Audit. Turn on post bell notifications. I'm not going to, because I personally don't care when he uploads. So anyways, if you guys want to go watch his channel, he has all this great content, which is basically the same fucking shit. Corrupt cops. I don't even know where he gets all his body cam footage, but man, that makes him content. Anyways, guys, if you liked the video, make sure to comment, leave a like, and share the video. Anyways, peace out, guys. And remember, it's still better than Sniper Wolf. Fuck SS Sniper Wolf and all of her fanboys. Get the fuck off my channel, please.